What would happen if the second Mexican Empire hadn't fallen? But first, a bit of context.
This gentleman right here, yes, Benito Juárez, decided to stop paying the foreign debt.
Spain and UK about scaling the conflict and whether both Napoleon III captured and invaded Mexico.
Goodbye, sovereignty. Goodbye, money. Hello, Maximilian Habsburg. Hello, monarchy.
However, conservatives stopped supporting him and liberals refused to compromise.
So guess what? Sadly, Benito Juárez both wondered if Maximiliano won the war too, if really how so let's change.
What will happen if we were still monarchy today?
If Mexico were a monarchy, we would have a king or queen instead of a president, and we will enjoy discussing royal weddings instead of elections every 6 years.
What if Benito Juárez had never existed?
If Benito Juárez didn't exist in history, he wouldn't be remembered as a national hero, but as someone who attempted to attack the monarchy.
We had a royal family. The press was keeping tracking their every move, express colors that was spirit fashion on the streets. Your relationship with United States was completely different.
If we had more international influence, they might consider returning New Mexico and Texas to use, or at least we will have to dream about it.
What if Mexican traditions change on their own empire?
If an emperor ruled Mexico, we would have European-inspired ceremonies. But we wouldn't stop celebrating posadas or eating tacos. Not even an emperor could change our culture.
What happened if the way still had a massive foreign debt?
If the empire survived, former presidents wouldn't manage to lead us into that economic crisis, and we would avoid suffering from exorbitant national debt. What if stories like Costco didn't exist in a monarchy?
If Costco didn't exist, imperial equivalent would replace it. Both people were abolished calling be the name. If the prince decided to study tech at UNAM,
If he wanted to get a degree, he wouldn't attend either. He would plan to study at a royal academy in Europe. What if La Rosa de Guadalupe aired in a monarchical Mexico? What if La Rosa de Guadalupe aired in a monarchical Mexico?
¡Que no oímos!
what if the princess were invited to her friend's quinceañera party?
If she were invited, She will offer to lend the national palace for the body, or she will agree to cover all their event costs.
Mis 15 ya vamos a celebrar mi sexy chambelán.
What if the royal family went to see America versus Chivas final?
The king attended to March. We will choose to support a team and will definite route for Shiva.
Enough. Stop asking hypothetical questions. Maximilian diet. We don't have a monarchy, and if we try to restore it, society would reject it. If the Second Empire hadn't fallen, Mexico could have become a very different nation today. With our political system and social hierarchy would have changed completely. Our core cultural identity, our food, humor, and traditions would remain untouched. Ultimately, living under an empire would be good, but Taco Tuesday would stay forever.
If the second empire hadn't fallen, Mexico could have built a completely different historic path today. Willie or lakes and offices years would have changed forever. Our warmth festival spread it and the tradition would have remained untouched. Ultimately, sin mariachi for European royalty would be will but Mexican party would stay forever.
If the monarchy didn't end, Mexico would be a mix of Mexican culture and royalty. Our government and social status would be very different, but our Mexican spirit would stay the same. Having a duke in every neighborhood would be crazy, but Mexican soccer finals would always stay.
¡Nos oímos!